folks, welcome back to my channel. I've decided that I'm just going to do some simple stamping with this Altenew set that I got from the Crafting Life goodie bag from Create and Craft. It was about £70 worth of Altenew products. So you got the stamp set, 3D embossing folder, the Eclectic Bouquet die set, and you also got the lovely 3-layering stencil. So I will try and use them all as a one project. In the previous video I used the 3D embossing folder, so if you look at that you'll see that there's a wee sneak of the finished product. And you see I did that, and this time I just liked the stamp so much that I thought I'd just use a couple of these little foliage stamps here to create something. So I've got some Versa Clair inks, pigment inks, and I'm using colours Verdant and Warm Breeze. So I've inked this one up and it's a really nice wee stamp, and then all I'm doing is just making a background onto the card. So I might just do another kind of second generation. Now I'm thinking I might need something under this just to help me stamp. So I've got some Stampin' Up foam pads that might help me. These were ones I had when I was demonstrating, but I don't demonstrate anymore. So anyway, I'm just going to pop this into here again, ink it up, and just randomly kind of making a background. No particular idea, it's just nice to stamp sometimes without kind of thinking about it too much, really. So I do like these stamps. I think they're so pretty. So just going in again here and down here somewhere. So first and second generation stamping here. Just do that there. Second generation just to fill up that edge, and I could do the same here. I've still got that other stamp I know to use, but that's fine. Just filling up some of the edges. It's quite good to just do that. So that's fine for that stamp. So that's created quite a nice background. Now that could just be used for anything. You could cut it up. You could use it as a front, you could cut an aperture out the front, whatever. So I've now got my Verdant, and I'm going to use the other stamp, which is this one here. So pick that up, and then just do exactly the same with this one. Stamp it, and then a second generation and make a background. So it's not about being perfect or any of that. It's just about having fun, making background, and just enjoying the process, really. And it doesn't matter if you go over the other ones, really. Turn this round and there's a wee bit down there actually. Let's just add Add a bit here and a bit there, and then that's just a lovely background. So what you could do now is put that away, put these away, and you could get a die cut. Let's see what I've got on the table. I've got some die cuts here. Let's see where they are. That's something that's fell on the floor. What's that? Right, so I've got some of these hexagons. So what I could do is just chop some of these up. We could just make something with them. So I'll bring my cutting machine here over to me and on the right. I need to sort the plates again because I didn't have them all on because I was embossing, 3D embossing. So if I take this over, pop it in the machine and hope for the best. No, don't need to hope for the best. I can just pop them in the machine and just cut them out and see what it looks like. And we could actually make 2 cards because if I cut, stop doing that. That's fine, yeah, we could do 2 cards with this as well. So let's just get this on, pop the plate on top, and just pop this through. You can hear it cutting. Cut, so that's a good sign. I always used to, when I first heard that, when I was first doing cards, I thought, oh gosh, I've broken the machine, but no, that was the sound you were meant to hear. So let's take this off, put these all back now because I don't think we're going to need them again just now. So I've used basically all the hexagons apart from the smallest one. So there we go. So take that off, put that to the side. Now so take this away as well. So we've got this background, so that could be used on a card as well. But I want to just use these ones that I've cut out, so keep that just now. And then I'm going to get this piece of pink, I'm sure they're pink, it's either pink frog or I think it's pink frog actually. I always get pink ink and pink frog mixed up for some reason. I really don't know why, but I do. So I haven't really cut that to any specific size at the minute, I'm just kind of chopping it down a bit so it's more manageable. So I'm thinking that I might just do a little design here with all these backgrounds that I've cut out. Just do something. I might actually layer them a bit more on top of each other. And then I've also got this piece which I could cut out just in white, but I'd probably have to stamp it because we have got the die cutting for it as well. So let's just find the piece we need and get the thing out. Come on, out you come, don't be shy. Don't be shy now. Right, so the piece we need is this bit of this die cut here, and if we're going to do a sentiment as well, we might as well cut that out. So we've got "You make my heart smile with love, You Are Super Magical. I quite like You Are Super Magical. So we need to cut that out. So that probably fits. Does that fit in there? Yes, it does. So we're going to take this piece off as well, and we'll stamp that as well. So let's just get, now I'd already done this when I was doing the other card, because so what I can do with that is I can just chop that, I can take that out, and hopefully that will fit onto there, no bother, and we can make that our piece of stamped stuff. So we'll just get a bit of tape just to hold that in place, give it a wee rub here on the back. And then we can just put that through the die cutting machine, and that saves us stamping out another one. So I'm just putting this one through. Cracking is a good sound. There we go. So we've got that one, which can go on to there. Pop that to the side, and then we've got this other piece which is going to be our stamped piece here. So what I need to do first is to stamp this. So I'm trying to think, will I stamp it in black or green, or what will I do? Let me see. I've got that mermaid colour as well. I think I'll just stamp it in. Ooh, what will I stamp it in? I come up with this idea and then I go, what will I stamp it in? Right, I've got that mermaid one from Elements. I'll just stamp it on that one. That'd be nice. So let's just stamp that here. In view or not? Let's put that to the side, and let's just do that there. I so love these colours, the blues and the greens, and just love them. So put the lid on that before I get it all over me, and then what I'm going to do is do this over here. So just a piece of tape again. And if you are thinking of going to any crafting shows, there's one coming up in October in Kenilworth, which is just, I think, south of Birmingham, between sort of Coventry and Birmingham. And it's Chris Stokes and Deb Hallett who are going to be sharing their love of crafting with us. So it's going to be gummy pan, mostly I would have thought, but they'll also be sharing some techniques, I'm sure, with us. So if you were able to go to that, that would be super, because then I could meet you if you're able to go to it. It would be lovely to meet people that you just perhaps talk to on social media or something. Quite sitting right. So if you're able to go to that, it's on I think it's the 12th of October in Kenilworth at the Holiday Inn there, and it's £50 to go, but it's an all-day thing, and you get a goodie. I think you get a goodie bag, snacks and coffee and tea are all included in it, and you just meet lots of nice folk as well as Chris and Deb, and if you go, you can meet me if you want to. So if you go over to www.misaprint.co.uk, you'll find out there, and you can actually book your place and pay for it on there if you want to go. So yeah, that would be lovely to meet people that you only speak to them on a messenger chat or something, so you actually really know them in person. So that's just a thought. So I've cut that out now, and that looks really nice. I'll just get rid of that tape. And then we can start putting our card together. Now, just before I do that, I'm going to get a piece of some silk and weave linen card, just from here, my stash, if I can get it out. There we go. Like that. So, get my trimmer. So I think I'm going to make it 4 3/4. Oh, front, and let's just make it 6 3/4 there. And I may have to just thingy my card out. I've still got my base part, don't I? So I love all these colours, the sort of greens, turquoises, teals. These are my colours, definitely. So you can see it's slightly different white in colour, but that's okay, doesn't matter. So I'm thinking, I'm trying to look to see what way would look good. What if I should have that there? And then see, I was wanting to hide that kind of bit I'd missed, and then pop on these pieces, maybe put that one down there a bit, perhaps, not sure, and then obviously want this to come on somewhere as well. So if I pop them on foam pads, and then that would kind of go on a foam pad as well. That could possibly go there. That maybe across here, and then this bit, maybe not that like that. Maybe this could just kind of come. Maybe just 2 of these. Let's see. Right, let's just try it in a way. So I've also got, I was going to use these waxes, but I think what I'm going to do, just to get a wee bit of the edge on some of these, I'm just going to go around them on each side, just for a wee bit of definition. So just pulling away from me all the way around, and then that just kind of just gives it a wee bit more definition. Like that. Go. And then I want to use the other colour as well. So I'll use the Verdant one as well, just for the other pieces. So same thing, just pulling away from you down the way on each side like that. That just defines it a bit when it goes onto the white card, because sometimes you can lose these things in the white card. If it's white, you're already kind of doing it on. Sometimes you can kind of lose it a bit. Now hopefully I've not overdone these bits. Hopefully they're fine. Not as easy to do on a smaller piece though. Just kind of it's going to get smudged, isn't it? And then just there. that's fine. So just let them kind of dry off a bit. And now, where did I put that piece of... So there's a couple of bits on here that I think that's a bit too much. I just went and splurged it on. Never mind, that I'll have to add to the texture, I think. So, yep, I think that's fine. And then just there, just take some of that excess off because I don't want it to be everywhere. Let's see if I'll use that now. So, using my, where are they? My foam bits and bobs. So let's get some foam pieces on here. So 1, 2. Oh, dear me. 1, 2, 3 on that one. Let's put 3 onto this one as well. 1, 2, 3, and there. So let's just start with this one. I think I've got some blue bits on here. So I'm thinking, right, so if I just pop, what time are we at? 21. I always say I'm going to do a quick video, but I like playing and, you know, just doing stuff. So I'm going to put that one, I think. It's all covered in stuff, but that's okay. I'm going to kind of put that one up there. Hopefully that's straightish. And then we're going to, I'm not sure I'm going to put these on now because I think I've put far too much green on it now. I'm not that happy with it. Oh dear. Let's see. Let's put this on. We'll see what's going to look like. And then put this one over, and then I'm going to put our super magical on there. So I need some more foam pads. One there, one there. So let's just pop that on. Look at. So just to hide that sort of wee inconsistency there of the fact that it didn't quite stamp properly. Now I'm not that keen on these now because I did that with them. So I've still got some of the paper. So I'm going to pop these in the bin because I don't like them. And I'm wondering if that is enough even just to, no, I think I need other ones. So pop these away. And then I'm just going to get out, I need a smaller one. So I could put one there. So let's just put them back on here. And then we can cut that one out there. And we can cut a smaller one out as well, which would be further down, I think here. And the very smallest, I'm not sure we need the very smallest. Oh, that one's, oh, I thought that one was going to go in the bin. Luckily it never. Nearly did though. Oh, it went in the bin that time. That's what happens when you have your bin right under your die cut machine. Right, I'm just going to pop these back through because I didn't like the ones that I put the green round. So let's just quickly cut them. Come on. That's it. It's just being a bit of temperamental. Oh, jeez. It's because I've got so much on the table again. I've had got rid of stuff, but anyway, hey ho. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just get rid of that. I've got another one of these, another one of these, and a small one. So fine. So let's just sort these on now. Now, there's a couple of bits there which is a bit annoying, but never mind. So I'm thinking I might just put a wee bit of Verdant on it. Not Verdant, Warm Breeze. It just does kind of help it to just distinguish between. Don't put too much on, surely. Telling me myself not to do it too much, so that's one, that's more than enough. It's already squidged over a wee bit there as well. There, and then there should be a tiddly toodly one just here. Just put a little bit on it, not too much. Go, and I might not put that one on anyway. Right, that'll do. I'm not doing any more because I'm just making a mess. I'm now making a mess. Right. So let's just put some more pads on. So let's see if I can find some more of these. These might actually be finished. Oh no, there's some more. There's smaller ones underneath. Let's see, these are bigger ones. No, they're smaller. But you can still use all the pieces of these. That's what I tend to do, is just go around chopping them up, because you can use all these bits around the edge, because if you don't, it's a bit of a waste really putting them out. So you can actually do that with all the stuff once you've finished with all the centers. So let's just get 2 pieces onto here before I end up. Come on. Ugh, jinx. Oh, it's gone onto that bit. Never mind. I'll just have to find another piece of card at the bottom. That's okay. So let's just pull this. So I'll just take this away because it's going to end up covered in ink. I don't want ink all over it before I've even started. So I'm thinking just there, put that on there, and then, excuse me, let's just get 2 for here. Move that up so I can see. And then I'm going to come over again to this kind of area. That's better. So this piece is going to just kind of go over like that. I think that'll work. So I'm going to put it onto some foam pads as well. And as I say, I'm just using the edges because you can still use them to prop your project up, and you can even just, there we go, and then just feel like I need something else behind it, but I don't have anything really that I can think of that I would put on it, apart from a bit of ribbon, and my ribbons are not in the vicinity, so I'll be doing that. So here we go. So I'm thinking, let me look through here to see what looks nice. I'll definitely be changing that bottom layer. So the layer, so this bit here could maybe go on like that. Yep, I think that's fine. Now this is going to get changed because it's covered in everything. Just give this a wee wipe. And just see if I can dry this without getting anything else on it. Right, that's fine. That can go away. So the next thing I want to do is to just put some glossy accents on, but before I do that, actually I need to just find I'm going to use the smoother side of this to make the base this time. So I'm just going to do that with it in a minute. And then I'm going to bring this in, pop that over here because I don't want it to get covered in something. So I'm using the smoother side of the silken weave to make my front of my card, just because I was going to use the other card, but it is now covered in stuff. So I'm using this. So it's the inside of the silken weave bit. And I'm going to cut it because it needs cut down. Pop that to there. I'm just cutting it to 5. So it's 5 by roughly, what is it, 5 by 7, not quite 7. We'll just chop that off. So it's just an 1/8 below 7. So we'll have that in there. And we'll just bring that back in, and that looks quite nice, I think. It's just got a tiny wee bit round it. And then we'll pop that on, and we'll pop some nice glossy accents on and some little gems. So just gluing it down with wet adhesive. So I got this marbling set as well, marbling kit from the Crafting Live show. I also got a pyrography gun, which I'm not sure I'll be able to show you on camera. I probably will, but I need to get my head around it a bit first before I do that. And the same for the marbling. So I will try and bring these crafts to my YouTube channel, but I need to, as I say, practice a wee bit before I just feel I can't just come on and do it. Right, so that's that. So just looking for some nice kind of coloured gems, and then very lastly I'll put some glossy accents on the leaf in the middle. What is this? Something that's stuck to the box. I don't know what that is. So I've got lots of nice colours. I've got these sequins which we could use, which might be quite nice in that sort of colour. I've got these kind of, as we used on the last one, I've got these kind of nice ones as well, which might be quite nice. You see the colour, I love this colour, so pretty. Or that might be quite nice. So let's see, what will we do? I don't know. Right, let's get my pokey tool, which is somewhere around here. Here we go. So let's see, let's just try some of these, because these are quite nice. So where the marks are, I'm putting these over to hide the marks, because I don't want them there. So there's a kind of mark here, but I'll just put one there, and I'll put a slightly bigger one just there, I think, or there. And so that's 4, no, 4, 5 or 7 I usually like to put, so that's 5. I think I'll put 7 this time. Yeah, let's just put one actually on here, I think, on the actual, so that's 6, and then we'll do another bigger one Where will we put it there? Or here? Here. Let's just put it there. And that's the gems, which is pretty. And then what I thought I'd do was I'd just put glossy accents on top of that. Let's see if it'll come out. Didn't come out yesterday. It did come out eventually, but I needed to poke this in here to come out, so I might just do the same as it did yesterday. Let's see. It's going to come out. No, there it is. So to see this, I'll go much closer so you can see. So all it is kind of going round the leaves of this anyway. It depends what you've stamped. So, and this just dries nice and clear, but gives it a glossy effect, and is a bit 3D as well. So, just over these leaves. So you have to leave it to dry for a wee bit. Just dry it. Don't dry it with a heat tool because that won't work. Just leave it to dry, air dry. And then I'm just going to turn that round so I don't smudge the ones I've done. Like that. There we go. And then when that dries, it will be really nice. And it's just a nice, different kind of card. Nice and simple. So what I mean by, so I did this card the other day. It's on my social media and it's on my community page. I put glossy accents onto these bits and you can see it's shiny and it dries. And I also put some glossy accents but also some stickles onto here as well, and a little bit of glossy accents onto the leaves and the bottom here and the bird's beak. So that's what it will look like when it's done. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. I hope you might do something like this. It's lovely and simple. Just use any stamps in your stash. No need to copy these ones. And I will be back very soon. Probably with some Gummiapan or Alexandra Renke. So thanks for now. Bye.